The title of this podcast is Not Liking Someone or Something is Easy. What I found is that is like the lowest part of my being is to not like something or not like someone, to judge. And that kind of behavior has led to me being superior and thinking that I have an opinion in which I can know something should be better than what it already is, and this is why I don't like it. Or if I don't like someone, that's where my judgment comes in about being superior to them. But what I also get to be superior in or really good at is suffering. And I made a point a few years ago that I'm not going to suffer. Like that's my goal, is to minimize, reduce, or eliminate suffering. And as a result of that, I try not to have an opinion on what I like and don't like. I'm just trying to work on accepting what is, because that's the reality of the situation. And it has nothing to do whether I like it or don't like it, whether I like someone or don't like someone. That's it. And what I found is by giving up this easy path of not liking something or someone, by giving that up, I also give up the limitations that come with having that kind of opinion about things. Now I have the freedom to be fully self-expressed, to be present, to be conscious in the face of these things that my mind says I don't like. That is a beautiful place to be, you know. And again, not liking someone or something is easy, but it just perpetuates suffering. The alternative is to be accepting and to be loving. When people don't like someone who they disagree with, that's the easy way. When people can do the opposite, which is the better way, the harder thing to do, especially for the personal mind and the fickle heart, to do that in the face of what you don't like, that speaks volumes about where you are on your path, on your journey of who you are. And I think that people will say, not that I'm doing it for people, but people will say that's how Keith shows up. Like you wouldn't know that he doesn't like this person or that person or whatever. And I'm not, you know, faking it. It's just that I don't have time to be living a limited life with limited experiences of my own making. I just want to be loving and open-hearted to everyone, period. You know, in a previous podcast, I shared about how a good friend and I had this plan at work to really help their team really move past these personal tiffs that they had with their colleagues. And the leadership in that particular department wasn't on the same page. And it was so easy for me to give that up. Be like, okay, that's fine. I accept their choice. We can go a different path. I have plenty to do. And I saw the manager a couple of days later, and my heart remained completely open. There was no reason to bring it up, to talk about it. She didn't bring it up to me. Like none of that was necessary. And what I remember about that is that without the practice, that would have been very hard for my personal mind and my ego or my heart to do, to stay open. That'd have been very, very hard. Even if I wouldn't have said anything, I would have been thinking it. I would have been feeling it. And I had none of that. I mean, it was just all love. And that is a beautiful place to be. So for those areas of your life in which you have consciously or unconsciously, you know, formed this opinion about what you like and don't like, just know that you're taking the easy route. Instead, take the route that is going to be more beneficial to your growth, which is to be loving and open-hearted, to be accepting in the face of what your mind and heart don't like. And then if you're okay with whatever happens, life becomes easier. That doesn't mean you don't work to make things better. You do, but not so that you're okay. You do it because that's what you do. You come in and you try to make things better with no attachment or outcome. And how do you know that you're doing with no attachment or outcome? Because if it doesn't go the way that you planned or that you hope for, you're able to accept that too without any hint of suffering. So don't take the easy route. Take the harder path, which is to be loving and keep an open heart. And if you do that, then what you'll find is that that path becomes easy too.